Welcome to New Leaf Hypnosis with Allie, where we explore the soul's journey in multiple dimensions and realities. Your soul is an echo of who you are, and each lifetime that you experience shapes you and your soul's journey. Thank you for listening and sharing my message. For more information on past lives and other experiences, visit my website at newleafhypnosis.net. In this episode, I travel back to a life as an Arcturian bound for Earth to study humanity. During my travels, I get so much more than I bargained for, learning once again that our friends and guides have our best interests at heart. Though I was taken aback after hearing this session, weeks afterwards, and some downloads from my guides, things started to become more clear. I started to understand why I am the way I am, and why I feel a connection to certain people. To learn more about Arcturians and life on other planets, head to my website and check out my blog at newleafhypnosis.net. Please enjoy this session beyond our universe.
First impressions forming now. What do you see or feel or sense?
It's like a desert. The sky is like a dark blue or purple.
Does it feel like nighttime then?
Yes.
Okay, so you are outside, looking up at the starry sky.
Surrounded by water.
Okay, so maybe not a desert then?
But it looks like a rocky desert in the distance.
Okay. Do you sense that you are alone?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sitting or standing or walking around?
Standing.
Can you see the surface beneath your feet?
I can't see my feet. I'm in the water.
Okay. And how does the water feel?
I'm blue.
You're blue. Okay.
I don't know.
So you're swimming maybe?
I don't feel like I have legs.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Do you have arms?
Yes. They're also blue and scaly.
Okay. And do you have hands?
Kind of. They're not like human hands. It's like I only have a thumb and all the other fingers are like one.
Okay. And do you have a sense of whether you're male or female?
I'm hearing male, but I feel female.
Okay. You're doing great. So you're having a little swim. Do you sense that you spend a lot of time in the water?
No. I feel like I'm just visiting.
Okay. What if you were to get out of the water now onto the land? What is happening around you now?
Ground it's hard.
Are you able to see any legs when you look down?
I do have legs.
Okay. Are you wearing something
They're
on?
not human legs.
Okay.
I think I have a tail.
Oh, okay. And what about your feet? Can you see any feet?
They're like 3 toes with claws.
Okay. And do you wear any clothing in this lifetime, in this body?
My scales are my clothes.
Okay. Do you feel like climate you're in, is it a warm climate or is it a harsh climate?
Comfortable. It can be very warm.
Do you feel as though it's a planet other than Earth?
Yes.
I wonder what planet it is.
Arcturian.
Okay. So you are an Arcturian in this lifetime. Beautiful. Is this the first planet other than Earth that you have lived on?
Yes.
Okay. Do you...
What's Earth?
Pardon?
They asked me to go to Earth.
Oh, okay. And how do you feel about that?
I didn't want to go.
Why not?
I like my home.
Do you have family and friends in your home right now?
Yes, many. But right now, I'm enjoying being alone.
That's beautiful. How old do you feel like you are in this moment?
Young.
Young.
Like 30?
Okay.
Maybe younger.
Can we leave
Can't
this?
talk.
That's okay.
17. I'm hearing 17.
17. Okay, beautiful. Are we able to leave this moment of solitude for a little while and go to a time when you are surrounded by family or friends?
There's a bunch of us. We're bright lights in here. So bright.
So you're inside now?
Mm-hmm. And we're just like working or something. There's a bunch of us that are talking. There's other people at like monitors, and I wouldn't call them computers, but I guess that's what they would be like.
Okay. Does it feel like a building?
It's a round building.
Okay.
Like if you think of a base with a kind of a fat bottom, like a real narrow top.
Interesting. Okay. And do you feel that you have a role there? Or can you see what you're up to in that building?
They're telling me that they want me to go to Earth.
Okay.
My supervisor.
Okay. And do you still feel upset about it?
No. They kind of told me some things that I would find interesting and fun. So now I have a little bit of excitement.
Some things that are interesting to do on Earth? Okay.
But I'm still sad. I don't want to leave them.
Are you able to bring any of your family or friends with you?
No. I'm the right age. I have a sister. She's too young to come.
Can you see her now?
She's so happy. Sweet soul.
Do you recognize her as anyone in your current life?
My best friend.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. You're doing so good.
So I don't want to leave.
No,
I don't want to be away from her.
I understand. When we fade away from that scene now and go to the time that you're leaving for Earth.
Same kind of building. It's a different one. Spaceship.
Okay. Do you know what sort of preparation they had you do for this journey to Earth?
No. I'm really just there to observe.
So, when you return to Earth, will you be entering a human body, or will you be visiting Earth as an Arcturian?
A human looking in a mirror, and I'm definitely a man.
Oh, wow. Okay. And
It's like I won't have many clothes. It's like, I think I'm going back in like caveman times or something. I seem to be wearing a loincloth.
okay.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
not bad looking.
Do you get a sense of how you were able to transition into looking like a man?
I just think about it.
Okay.
I still look down at my arms and I still see my scales. And I'm able to project this image.
Beautiful. Forward to the moment that you are arriving on Earth.
Beautiful. I think they landed near, it's very lush, very green. There's this beautiful little river or brook. I think they did it because they knew I loved water.
Does it look very
They're
different?
trying to make me feel comfortable.
Okay. Does it look a lot?
They know how hard it is on me.
Yes. Okay. And you're alone on this journey still?
No, I'm with other people. So when I was looking in the mirror, I was attractive, but I kind of act like a cartoon. I'm very like, kind of strutting around.
Is that because
it's funny?
Okay. Because it feels funny to be a man?
Yeah.
What do you know about human beings?
They're not very smart. It's not that they're not smart. They have a lot to learn. We're here to help that.
And what do they need help with at this time?
I see fire and eating vegetation.
Okay. And so how can you help them?
We're going to plant some things, and the others are going to find a village and show them how to make fire. I'm going ahead to find the village.
Okay.
But I won't interact with the humans.
Okay. How do you hide the ship that you arrived in from humans?
It blends in. It has like a translucent look to it.
Okay.
It projects energy that is able to reflect its surroundings.
Okay. And how does the density of Earth feel in your body?
It feels lighter. Like I take stomping when I walk, but I don't need to. They keep telling me be quiet. It feels weird to walk lightly.
Yeah. Can we move forward in time to when you find a village that you can help in?
I see them. It wasn't far from where we landed.
What do they look like?
Just a few miles.
What do the people of the village look like?
They're dark-skinned. They have markings on their face, like red and white. One guy has a bandana around his head. He's young. About 20.
And what does their village look like?
There's like tree limbs for poles that are draped with animal hide. It's really humid here.
Very hot. Okay. So how do you spend your time?
The nights are cold.
The nights are cold. Okay. So what do you do in this village and with these people?
I am only to observe. I'm standing behind a big tree, peeking through the branches.
So they don't see you. And why are you only supposed to observe?
Not my assignment, just to report back.
Okay.
I think the others are going to talk to them.
Okay. So let's move forwards or backwards. You can move either way in time to an important day on this expedition as a human. What do you see?
It must have been spotted at some point because we're all sitting around a fire and laughing.
It's like you're one of them now.
Yeah.
And are you enjoying your time on Earth?
Yes. They're singing and dancing. I can't hear them, but I think that they're happy to have visitors. And they're throwing like a celebration for us.
Wonderful.
And there's dancing.
And why do you think
There's this girl. She keeps smiling at me.
Because you're a handsome guy.
I can't stop staring at her.
And does she become an important part of your life?
I want her to, but I don't know. I don't know if I can stay.
Okay. Moving forwards from that moment then to the time when your trip to Earth is ending.
Oof. If I fathered a child.
With the woman that you were interested in?
Uh-huh.
Oh, beautiful.
They're not bad.
Is the child a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
And what does he look like?
He's just a baby. Tiny little nose. Oh, eyes. They're super green.
Wow.
Like grass.
And do you recognize this soul as someone that you already know?
No.
And what about your partner? Is she your wife now?
I think so.
And do you recognize her soul as a soul that you've known before or that you know now?
I think it's my husband.
Beautiful.
I don't want to leave her.
No, I can imagine.
I asked them if I can stay, and they're not mad.
Oh,
Kind of get the feeling that they wanted me to meet someone and fall in love.
why would that be?
Like it was their plan. They didn't tell me.
So you're very happy.
I kind of bewildered because I'm not mad, but I'm like, you tricked me.
So do you get to stay then? Do you get to live out the rest of your life on Earth?
Yes.
Beautiful. You get to...
I never knew I could love somebody as much as I love her.
Oh. Do you sense that you have any more children together?
Yes. many more.
Many more, wow.
Right.
Wow, beautiful. So now you don't miss your home planet as much.
I never even think about it.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I'm still able to contact them. We still communicate.
And do they have any?
We still communicate.
And do they have any more missions or tasks for you to do on Earth?
Just keep telling me to observe and report.
And what do you report to them?
Things that are going on in the village and in other areas. The climate since our arrival. I'm much older now.
Do you get a sense of what year it might be?
700? I don't know.
Okay. Does it feel like BC or AD? It's okay if it doesn't come to you.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you get a sense of what's happening in the rest of the world or just in the area?
I can't see the rest of the world, but I know there are changes happening.
Okay.
The earth is shifting.
Okay. And
more changes coming.
Do the beings on your home planet know in advance what's happening to Earth?
Yes.
Okay.
They are orchestrating the changes.
Ah, okay. So let's move forward in time to the time when you're in your home with your wife and all your children. Do you get a sense of where you live?
We're in the center of the village. Our home is a more sound structure than the others, but it is still made of wood and animal hide.
Why do you think it's more sound than the other homes in the village?
I made it.
And so, are you inside your home now with all of your family?
My wife and I are at the table. The kids are all there. Some are playing outside.
And are you and your wife having a meal right now?
I think we're just talking.
Okay. Where do you all sleep in your home?
There's looks like straw, and on top of it is like a animal hide and another like a woven blanket. And there's a smaller one on the other side of the house. That's where my wife and I sleep. And the bigger one is for the kids.
So all the kids sleep together? Do you get a sense that you have hunted the animals in order to get the hides?
Yes.
Okay. So you probably eat the animals that you hunt as well?
Yes.
Are you able to bring all of the children into the home so that we can see them all?
My oldest son, he looks a lot like me. I'm so proud of him.
Do you have a mixture of girls and boys?
Yes. The youngest is a girl.
Mm-hmm. Looking at them now, do you recognize any of these souls from your present day life?
No, but my son is 3.
He's what?
No him, but not in the sight.
Oh, okay. And how do they all get along?
We play well together. The oldest keeps them in line.
Nice. And what do you all do?
He's like an uncle to them.
Oh, okay.
He plays with them.
He sounds almost like a mini you.
Yeah.
Do you have a name or sense anyone else's name?
My wife is Sarai.
Beautiful. And do you sense that is this the first lifetime that you met her soul, do you think?
I think so.
Okay. Let's fade away from that scene and skip forward to a significant moment when you're older or when something significant changes in your life. Are you able to skip forward to another important day in your life? What's happening?
Our son, he's leaving.
And where is he going?
He has a, I think it's a weapon. It's a pole about as long as he is, and it has a sharp edge, like an arrowhead.
And where do you think he's going with that?
I tell if he's leaving to fight. He must be. I'm scared.
Okay.
Other boys in the village join him.
I wonder who they're fighting.
Somebody's invading the village. They're coming. They invaded our neighbors.
What do they want? Why are they invading?
And
So let's skip forward to after that moment, and what happens right after that village invasion.
the other boys returned. My son hasn't come back. 2 of them are gone. The village is, nothing's left. Everything's in shambles.
What do you do next?
My wife and children are gone. They escaped. I'm alone. Sit down on the ground and cry.
Have you stayed behind to wait for your son, to see if he comes back?
Yes.
Okay. So skipping ahead from this.
One or the other.
And so do you meet up with your wife and other children eventually? And so do you meet up with your wife and other children eventually? What happens next?
Never see them again.
And what happens to you?
Get up. And I start walking in the direction that the boys came from. They plead with me not to go. They're trying to stop me. I want to find my son. I know I'm going to die.
Are you injured?
Not yet.
And how does this make you feel? How do you feel about this life in that moment?
That I got to know what real love is.
It's beautiful.
Just had to get out of my own way.
So let's go to the moment of your death, the time that you know you're going to pass away.
My son on the ground ahead. I don't get to him.
Is he injured or?
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay. But you don't make it to him.
He's pulled back and stabbed.
And what's going through your mind in that moment?
Thinking of everybody I love. Thinking back to that time in the water.
Is that because
I don't want to be alone now.
Yeah. You're not alone. Your angels and guides are there with you. You don't feel any pain. It's safe for you to move to the moment after death. You don't feel any pain. You're able to rise up from your body feeling free. You're free and that life is over, and you're safe to leave it behind. Are you above your body now or somewhere else?
It's getting further and further away.
Okay. Is anyone there beside your body that you can see at that moment?
No.
No. And so, did you feel the moment that you passed from that life?
I died before my body was killed. I watched it happen.
Okay. So you didn't feel any pain then?
No.
And how are you feeling now? What are you experiencing?
Light. Free.
Do you feel like you're floating or being pulled or guided?
Floating.
And do you perceive anyone with you?
Not yet.
You're entering a soul state of consciousness now. And as an eternal, timeless being, begin to remember and know incredible details about all your lives as a soul. And what does it look like around you now?
Beautiful. It's like a garden, and not too far from me is this beautiful white structure. It's glowing.
What is that structure?
It's like a beautiful garden outside of a, I don't know.
Is there anyone else there with you?
What?
Is there anyone else there with you?
Yes. Vashi. She's my guide.
Moshi?
Vashi.
Moshi.
So beautiful.
So you know her quite well then?
Yes. And there's Mikkel. He's kind of, he's my assistant.
Oh.
She's kind of sassy.
And have you ever met Mikkel before?
Yeah. He doesn't like if I call him Michael.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you for meeting us in this beautiful garden.
What?
Thank you for meeting us in this beautiful garden, to your guides. Thank you for being here. So, why did you choose to bring back to this particular life today?
Feel the love she's always wanted.
Ah, beautiful. Has some questions that she'd like to ask you today, if that's all right. She wonders why she feels like she doesn't fit in any situation in her current life.
She doesn't need to fit in. People gravitate to her. She is the light. People are drawn to that.
Beautiful.
She needs to stop trying so hard.
Okay. He wants to know why she chose this current incarnation she's living right now.
She has many lessons to learn. This life provides the opportunity to learn many of them. Her life will give her much ascension. She's really evolved. We are very proud of her.
Wonderful. She is curious if she's on the right path and if she'll be successful. It
will not be easy, but yes, she's on the right path. She needs to trust herself. Stop trying to fit in your own path.
That's very good advice. Do you have any other important messages today?
Slow down. Stop trying to force things. Things will come to you in the right time. You need to learn patience. That has been a very difficult lesson for you. Patience isn't given, it's earned. You are so very loved. We are all on your side.
What a beautiful message.